Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. So basically, Terence Crawford tells Keith Thurman, well, why do I have to wait 8 months for you to be ready to fight? Well, let's fight now, pretty much. So he basically telling Keith Thurman, well, let's do it now. To a certain degree, Keith Thurman is coming across a guy that's looking for a payday or, or some people would say an extra strategy. Keith Thurman ain't in no demands to ask for this or ask for that. If he wants to fight Crawford, then he need to meet Crawford's demands. Crawford is the A side in the situation. And he's definitely the 50-50 side going into a fight with who. I'm not going to say his name because at the end of the day, um, his irrational and delusional fans really see something out there that doesn't exist. But nevertheless, that's them. And I'm not going to keep going back and forth with them. I stand by what I said, and that's just the bottom line. You can go cry on somebody else's channel about how I won't comply and do your bidding and bow down to you because you think I'm supposed to say this. I told you, if you don't like what I have to say, stay the fuck off my channel. It's just really that simple. I'm not asking you to be here. I don't need your subscriptions, don't need your views. It's just real talk. But anyway, with that being said, getting back to Keith Thurman, I just think he's tripping, man. Just got to tell the truth, man. Just got to keep it a buck because, as I said before, he's not in any position to, make any demands. And here's the thing. Let's just keep it a buck because unlike me, I keep it a buck and I could tell the truth. Wouldn't matter if Keith Thurman fought Terence Crawford within the next 4 months. When Terence Crawford more than likely beats Keith Thurman, you know what they're going to say? Oh, Keith Thurman haven't fought in 3 years. Even though Errol Spence was fighting a Manny Pacquiao that hadn't fought in 2 years. But everybody was excited about that fight. But keep in mind, when they thought Terence Crawford was going to get the fight, oh, Manny Pacquiao, that was the very reason why they was trying to discredit Terence Crawford. Like I said, a lot of people on here, they just full of shit. And that's just the bottom line. And like I said, they're really telling on themselves. I'm serious. They're telling on themselves, not me. They're exposing themselves. And like I said before, I get it. I understand why some people don't want to deal with me, why some people have taken issue with my stance on certain things. But like I said, I don't answer to nobody and nobody runs my motherfucking channel. And that's just basically it. I'm going to continue to say what I want to say. I answer to no one. I told you I follow nobody's script. And I'm going to continue to say that. Not going to say what everybody else want or think I should say. I told you I ain't bigging up another fighter by chopping down another fighter, especially when they both happen to be black like me. But that's all that's going to happen. If Keith Thurman, doesn't matter whether he fights Terence Crawford within 4 months or 8 months, if Crawford destroys him and stops him, like I said, the excuses are going to pile in as usual because it's always an excuse to discredit Terence Crawford. That's all it come down to. This isn't about me being a Terence Crawford nut hugger or none of that stuff. It's just about me being the truth and showing integrity as being a content creator and just calling it right down the middle. It's not me, it's y'all. If you guys would be fair about this shit, I wouldn't have to say what I be saying. But that's all that's going to happen. Terence Crawford fights Keith Thurman and he mops the floor with him. He's not going to get any credit for it. You'll hear the same old, same old. It'll be some kind of excuse why Terence Crawford beat Keith Thurman, and if he more than likely stops Keith Thurman. You seen what they tried to do last week. So what do you think they're going to do if he does the same thing to Keith Thurman? So to me, it don't matter who Bud fight. They'll always try to discredit him. See, now they can't hide behind that Top Rank thing. Now that he's no longer with Top Rank. See, that was they go-to move. Oh, well, long as he with Bob Arum, we not going to do this, we not going to do that. But now that he's apparently a promotional free agent, people still try to discredit the guy. So, like I said, I already knew you dudes were full of shit, dislike you, full of shit about another subject that I'm going to talk about later on. So, just stay tuned. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.